Hello and welcome to the Den. My name's Eric and it's Friday. So this week on the Den, we are doing movie reviews, and as you know from the previous videos, everyone is passing a movie forward. So Greg gave me the movie Boiler Room. Alright, so let me just give you like the broad strokes of what the story is. So Giovanni Rabisi plays his character. His name is Seth, and Seth is a college dropout. He comes from a fairly wealthy, prominent family. His father's a judge, and he decides that he's gonna run an underground poker game, and that's his way in to getting the money that he needs to live on his own. And well, his father finds out, and he throws the chips in his face and says, "What are you doing? This could ruin my life. Like, I'm a judge. Like, this is completely illegal, and you're gonna ruin my life. So get your act together and find a real job." So his friends, who are working at this off Wall Street stock brokerage company, tell him that they got some openings, so he should come and join them, and that he could be raking in the cash. So, I mean, this movie came out in 2000, and, at that time, it's post-dot-com bubble, but, I mean, at the time they were filming it, I'm sure that there was, like, plenty of opportunity to exploit the concepts behind dot-com stock bubble, bursting. That's not where this movie goes. This movie is really not about Wall Street at all. It's about being a con man, and about recognizing when you're being a con man and when you're not. So it's weird. It's a really weird film. You go into it assuming that it's going to be like, Michael Douglas, Wall Street, Gordon Gekko, but it's totally not. It's really about scamming people out of their money. And but even then, it's not even really so much about that. It's even more about the relationship that Seth has with his family, and particularly his father, and the lengths that he goes to try to get himself out of a bad situation, and, believing that he's becoming successful, only to be brought down again by the realization and the recognition that he's actually gotten himself caught up in something that's even more dangerous and destructive. I'm not going to get into the details of how and why that is, because that's actually part of the unfolding of the story, but you see it in little traces throughout the whole course of the film. It's just a really fascinating reveal over the course of the movie. And there's a lot of really interesting homages. Like, they reference Wall Street. There's this one scene where, like, Vin Diesel is, like, quoting the Gordon Gekko speech from Wall Street. And there's like, a reference where Ben Affleck is, like, quoting Glenn Ross, like, "Always be closing. ABC, always be closing." And there's that kind of aggressive push for money in the film. And it's kind of sad and kind of heartbreaking. What did I think about this movie? I felt like it wasn't what I expected it to be. And I think that was good. I think the fact that it kind of subverted what I thought it was actually pretty good. I didn't feel like all of the hits delivered in this movie. I felt like there were plenty of moments where they could have taken the story like further, maybe darker even, or where like character reveals could have been, I don't know, more drawn out to be like more, to hit more genuinely. Things just kind of happened and they kept happening. So, I mean, not the best story, but I think the way that it was done was actually pretty good. So we've been doing stuff on a scale of 1 to 10. I think that I would probably give Boiler Room, I don't know, a 6 for what it is. It's not the kind of movie that I would have picked. Like, I'm a horror person, so that's my bag. But as a character drama and as as a reveal of a long con, or even a short con, as a reveal of a short con, it's actually kind of interesting. So yeah, there we go. Boiler Room. So the film that I gave to Spencer for Sunday is Harold and Maude. It's a really quirky love story, and I am actually really, really curious, because he said that he's never seen it before, to see what Spencer's reaction is. So please tune in on Sunday to see Spencer James Spence review of Harold and Maude. The Road to 1,000. So we are pushing hard to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Please, please, please encourage your friends to subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. So that's my video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you've seen Boiler Room, please leave me a comment down in the crotch. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about it. It's you can rent it on Amazon Prime for like $3, so if you want to give it a shot, let me know what you thought, and if you have like other comments or questions about the movie, please feel free. I hope to see you all next Friday. Cheers!